Rob and I were talking. I finally told her I was going to do this. She wasn't really listening. I said, "Hun, this year I'm really going to perform at Labor Day." She said, "That'd be a first." Seriously, I told her I was going to stand up and in front of a room full of drunken members with questionable judgment, say some crap that no one was going to take very seriously, make a few of them laugh, and then go drink way too much afterwards. She said, "I didn't think you were on the board anymore." I'm a little nervous, as you can imagine, having just to stand up here in the spotlight and a stage like this. Drew suggested that one of the things you can do to make yourself more comfortable is imagine your audience naked. Right? We've all heard that. But it doesn't really work for me. Because with half of you, I've already been doing that for 20 years. Jim, not you. Not you. Although, don't laugh. Remember, what, was it 2003, Labor Day, diving board? It took me a whole day of staring at the southeast corner of the pool to get that out of my head. Southeast corner. Here's the thing with the pool. For those of you who don't know, the pool is very territorial. It gets mixed up a little bit this weekend. But look the next time you're here. Around the pool, the ladies pick the chairs, and it's based on their kids and their husbands. Right? In the northwest corner over here, it's the ladies with the kids who can't swim. And so that means the husbands can't get away to the bar. The northeast corner is where the kids swim away, and the ladies send their husbands to the bar. You move down the east side, the kids have just left the pool entirely, and the husbands don't come back from the bar. And then, there's the southeast corner. The southeast corner at LYC, it's kind of like our harbor beach. It's where all the impressive properties are. See? In the southeast corner, the ladies don't have kids, and they're being stared at by the husbands at the bar. Southeast corner. They don't call them SEC girls because they went to Florida. Why are they so far away? Well, I figure that's either because they want a little discreet privacy while they're relaxing, or it's because they enjoy the long victory walk around the edge of the pool, past the other ladies who are dealing with the kids and the husbands. They don't go by the diving board. It does get awkward sometimes, and I think you can agree when you look over, you see someone in a tiny white bikini, and she stands up and she stretches, and you say, "Oh my God, I taught her how to sail." Feeling out. It's Labor Day. We love Labor Day. Labor Day is awesome. Here we are. It's definitely changed, though. Labor Day has changed, and I think a lot of you get this. I think lately, personally, I think this is one of those things where we feel that if we just throw a whole bunch more money at it, it's going to be better, so pile it on, right? As a result, we've got 3-story inflatable bounce houses, mechanical bulls, petting zoos, performing clowns, and staff running around catering to our every need. But that is not how it was back in my day. No. Remember? Who remembers? Back in my day, we dug a hole, stuck a 50-foot pole in the ground, covered it in Crisco, and the first kid to the top got an ice cream cone. We played Smear the Clear on the north lawn. Which is ironic, considering we were just hugging a 50-foot pole covered in Crisco. We got all the beer we could drink in the beer relay, even if you were 12. Just had to be quick. Lunch was an entire blueberry pie, eaten with your face. We didn't balance on mechanical surfboards. We nailed 2x4s together and walked across the deep end. There's the balance beam! And what happened in the pool after midnight? Stayed in the pool after midnight! And was sometimes seen floating around the next morning. Was that Heather's tongue? Do you remember the mullet catch? Mullet catch?
Yeah.
Mullet catch was discontinued. Discontinued because a neighbor, not a member, thought it was cruel to the fish.
Aww.
So sad. Meanwhile, 6-year-olds are pulling them out of the water with treble hooks on the floating dock, and we have an $8.99 grouper sandwich. Look around, the crowd at Labor Day is getting younger and younger, and that's great. It's good to see. Jason has been very responsive about that. One example, you know the bowl of mints up front? He has replaced the mints up front with sample packets of Plan B. Senior members ask the junior members. Or the sluts. Plan B means never having to pay for Happy Land. Some things don't change. You look at the Labor Day drink specials this weekend, it's just nice to see. We've got tequila, vodka, rum, beer. It's wonderful. Labor Day, it's like CrossFit for your liver. The advanced classes later this evening, Meagher belly button shots on stand-up paddleboards while twerking in the baby pool. I think that might be the next gladiator event. All right, well, some of you remember back in 2004 when Hurricane Francis actually canceled Labor Day. It was a shame. The storm rolled through. We didn't have any of this fun. Since then, the club has worked hard on a disaster plan, and I can reveal some of it to you tonight. First stage is emergency food. I'm happy to report that we have enough chicken tenders on LYC property at any time for 3 simultaneous 8-year-old birthday parties, which is enough to feed all of Rio Vista for 5 weeks. Water. Who needs it? Rum punch.
Rum punch.
Electricity. We tested it. The cardio machines in the fitness room will power our mission-critical infrastructure. The beer coolers, the popcorn machine, and all 3 ice machines. Security. This is a nice one. Children's sailing and tennis lessons have been reconfigured. There will be marksmanship class on the north lawn. Children are requested to bring sunscreen, their parents' AR-15, and a towel. Finally, medical issues. The club will have an emergency supply of critical medical supplies. including antidepressants, Viagra, ADHD medication, Botox, and medicinal vodka. Cosmetic surgery will, of course, be available for ladies just seeking to qualify for the southeast corner of the pool. Some of the biggest controversies we've had around the club in the past few years have been regarding, well, let's just say, people who don't belong here. People who aren't like us. Of course, it's a little unpopular to say, but I'm talking, of course, about the N-word. Non-members. I was at the Pavilion Bar the other day with a buddy of mine. His wife was finishing a tennis lesson. Kids were in the pool. He just worked out. We're sitting around talking. He was complaining about all the new faces around here, all the people just showing up. He hadn't seen them before. He's been coming here for 8 years. Getting frustrated, hasn't it? It's been crazy. He's thinking of joining, too.
Brilliant.
He's a good guy. Labor Day weekend, like this, is traditionally a front door for people looking to join the yacht club, and we welcome you. It's a great time. We'd love to have you. We'd love to meet new friends, and you are very welcome. But to be fair, there are a few myths that I need to dispel. First, despite what Michelle told you, we don't do this every Sunday. Second, rum punch is not always free. And third, of course, Gladiators is a legitimate hazing ritual. If you're not going to join, please at least be discreet. For example, if you're going to show up on Friday night and score an entire tray of rum punch, please just don't do it in August, right after we pay our dues. It's like using food stamps for lobster and champagne the day after tax day. Free pool, free tennis courts, free workout room, no one seems to mind. Why should they pay to join when they can get it all for free? There's another word for people like that, even worse than the N-word around here. Democrats. We really shouldn't joke, though. We shouldn't joke about Democrats. I'll tell you why. Who's been to the LYC website lately? If you haven't been, you should check it out. It's come a long way, but now there's a problem. You can, of course, buy the entire room around of drinks, or when you're on the LYC website, you can check your bill and you can pay it online, which is something we've been waiting for, right? That's good. However, the new site now on your bill lists what you ate, what you drank, how many beers, what kind, with whom, and what time you left. And your wife has the password. We really think this through. Obviously, the board did not know about this. We should have seen it coming, though, because before Jason returned as clubhouse manager, he did a variety of jobs, including consulting work for Facebook, the Internal Revenue Service, and the National Security Agency. Well, actually, he was working for the Obama re-election campaign, but it's all the same thing. Again, shouldn't joke. When President Obama won re-election, Joey was genuinely confused. He couldn't get it. Because everywhere we drive, from our nice house, to St. Anthony's, to Fresh Market, to the yacht club, all he saw was Romney signs. How did that happen?
Good one.
Last year was my final year on the board. I didn't try to be Commodore because it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of money. I just wanted to relax, take it easy. Wanted to enjoy the company of my friends, my fellow members. I didn't want any pressure. I didn't want any controversy. So I became the Opti chairman. Sarah Palin made a joke. She said that the difference between a pit bull and a hockey mom is lipstick, right? You know the difference between an Opti mom and a pit bull? You can't get a choke collar on an Opti mom. Unless you know the safe word.
Unless you know the safe word.
But the board is great. The Board of Governors is great, and I have to say it's full of people trying to do their best for all of us. As always, some of its decisions are unpopular. I do remember a tough moment a few years back. The budget was tight, and we really needed to trim. We had to make a tough call. We had to choose between cutting back on some of the luxuries that we all enjoy here around the club, or an assessment to pay for it. So, after a lot of thought, we made the hard decision. We cut staff salaries 5%. I felt horrible. I mean, I really did. It really hurt because we love these people. And they were serving us steak and lobster at the time. It was good.
Yeah, I like that one.
But we should be ashamed of ourselves. One thing I'm most proud of, one of our signature achievements as a community of friends, is every year our auditors check our books and confirm that, like Darren before him, Jason, Dan, all the staff are doing a great job, especially this weekend, right?
Right.
The auditors tell us something else. In all of the yacht and beach clubs that they audit around the country, the average beverage consumption per member per year is $564. Ours, $860. We're number one! Number one! 9 years running. Of course, that's only when Sam Bob isn't out fishing. The relationship of the board to the membership is much like that of a husband and wife. She looks around her house, and she says, "This place is a dump. We need a new house." He says, "Okay, it'll cost this much." "Are you kidding? We don't need a new house. We just need to fix the place up." "Okay, fine. We'll fix the place up." "Are you kidding? For that much? We could buy a new house for that." "Yes, dear." What I've learned is that LYC, it's like our own little country. It's a nice country. We all want nice stuff until we learn we have to pay for it. We have entitlement programs that we can't cut. Though ours are popcorn, goldfish, and cookies. Our oldest are heavily subsidized. and our borders are poorly enforced. This last item, keeping people that don't belong here off LYC property, that's a big item this year because we have had some security issues. We wanted to install a new security camera system. It was great. It was going to be like 38 night vision cameras placed strategically around the entire perimeter of the club. But after looking at the budget and really looking at our most critical needs, the board trimmed it back, and now it's just 2 cameras aimed at the southeast corner of the club. It's now pay-per-view on the club website. And junior membership is skyrocketing. Thank you very much.
Ovation.